Hey everyone, welcome back. Can't half tell that I've been a bit excited this morning, so continuing on with my theme of some little short takes, and I will try and make them a bit shorter than the one I did on Fox News and Murdoch Media. Want to have a quick look at the US midterms now. I will do a full longer reading on that later in the year once the primaries have settled down. But I want to have a quick look. So what we've had is, in Australia, we had our election this weekend just gone. What's happened is that we have tossed out our evangelical, conservative, Trump-era Hey Salon Days government, and we have brought in a progressive, forward-thinking government instead. So we're quite excited. Well, those of us that are progressive and forward-thinking are quite excited. The balance of power in our upper house is now held by minority progressive parties and independents that are forward-thinking, so it's all exciting, quite exciting. But I want to have a look at the US midterms very briefly. So we've now had Canada last year, France and Australia this year voting in get on the train or get left at the station governments. So the US, it's your turn. What happened is in Australia, and I suspect with the other countries as well, haven't looked in it too detailed, is that the old fossils government completely underestimated the female and youth vote. So please, in the US, female and youth vote. It's where it's happening. Make sure that the young people are engaged and sign up and are involved and finding out their information from reliable, unbiased sources. So I'm quite excited about the future. Now, she wanted to come out. This is about independence, female independence. This is the female vote is going to be vital in your midterms. Okay, so I'm going to have a very quick look. US midterms. Tell me about... I don't know that I need to go any further, actually. We've got the knight throughout at me, the Knight of Swords, the harsh truth coming forward, moving forward with the truth, victory, and the Star of Hope, restoration and respite. And then the base of the pack was the Hierophant. I don't know if I need to go any further on this, but we will have a quick look. Now, I will, as I said, I'll have a deeper look into the midterms when you guys are closer, when the primaries have settled down. But tell me about the US midterms. Just tell me, quick reading, US midterms. Tell me about the US. Hey Meister, tell me about the US midterms. Trying a new format of doing some shorter readings, couple per day, for those that don't have time for a long one. Tell me if you like it or not. Otherwise, I'll go back to try and do shorter readings once a day. But tell me about the US midterms. US midterms. US midterms. Oh, Meister, bring those cards forward to me using my mystical manga cards, which I use for political readings. Tell me about the US midterms. Whoop. For those that are studying tarot, you'll feel when the cards are ready. Tell me about the US midterms. Oh, and these ones. A little bit sticky. We've got shocking wet weather at the moment. Tell me about the US midterms. Tell me about the US midterms. Oh, keeps throwing out bundles at me. Tell me about the US midterms. Oh, Meister, tell me about the US midterms. He's looking for the right cards to have in the right order. Okay, it is going to be burdensome, it is going to be difficult, it is also going to be an ending of an era. And tens are an ending. But the midterm, it's going to be a hard slog. Don't don't underestimate, please. Look after your physical and mental health. Take time out if you need it, because it is going to be the next, 6 months is going to be a really hard journey forward for you. There is a lot of work going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of money getting involved. That's one thing I do like about Australian politics, is we don't have the donor extremism that you have in the US, but the challenge is the money that's coming in behind the scenes. That's going to be the challenge. It's going to be a hard slog. Optimistic. This is about the future for the generations coming together. It is also about intergenerational money. So again, just try and not be swayed by where the money is being put, is the message I'm getting. In the past, there is a real segment of the US that are out in the cold, feeling disenfranchised, feeling abandoned. This is in the past, though, but this is the past that you're bringing into this election. So we need to really engage these people. I don't know if I particularly like this reading. We've got the Empress here. This is about abundance, but this is also Russia. Russia has still got her finger in the pie. Immediate future is Biden, calm diplomat, internal influences. Internal influences. External influence. Sorry, I get these round the wrong way every so often. It's my dyslexia coming forward. This is a lot of messages are going to come forward. You're going to be absolutely bombarded with messages. Again, take time out if you need it. Step back, calm yourself. There are going to be these just an absolute torrent of messages coming at you all the time for the next 6 months. Internal influences is the Queen of Swords. She sees the truth. She cuts through the truth. She is confident. She is the feminine wisdom and power. She's empathetic. She wants to do what is best for the people. And this is the internal influence. So I'm thinking that the women, do not underestimate the women bringing forward the truth. Hopes and fears, new beginning, new fiery beginning. This is the hope. Outcome, judgment. So this can mean an inevitable ending, but what I'm getting from in this particular reading, it is that it's a call to arms and a collective awakening. It is a collective awakening. There are things that are going to be revealed before we get to the election in regards to dark money, but it will lead to a victory. Now, I didn't ask which party is going to be victorious, but there's a collective awakening, a call to arms. There is going to be things revealed in regards to dark money that is going to lead to a victory in the US midterms. So I didn't ask which party, but I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay, thank you for joining me for a short one. The cards I really got from that, just to summarise, is that it's going to be a hard slog. You're going to be absolutely bombarded. Russia is still involved. The oligarchs, intergenerational money is still involved. We have this disenfranchised element that are just feeling complete despair. But we need the feminine energy, whether you're male or female, you need to bring the feminine energy of compassion and empathy and truth forward in regards to this, if we are to have a new beginning. So look after yourselves. You're going to get bombarded. It's going to be difficult. Take time out as you need it. Plan what it is that you're actually going to do in regards to this election. Can you volunteer for a short period to help people get registered? Can you on the day drive people to the polling booths? Just think about what it is that you can do in short bursts that you can manage, whether it's simply be putting a sign in your front driveway or putting up some posters around town or something. If you can't get immersive, don't get immersive into it. Look after yourselves. And I'll read a bit further on that down the track. But I do like the fact that this inevitable ending of the secrets are going to come forward in regards to, and this card was right next to here, the dark money. The information is going to come forward, which will lead to a victory. And we'll talk more on it later. Take care, look after yourselves. Any questions, pop them below or email me. Love to you all. Bye-bye.